Hickok 45 here. We're going to do a little caliber demonstration. This is primarily for the basics playlist that I've created, you know, for new shooters, and maybe if you're an experienced shooter, you'll get a little bit out of it too. I don't know. But we're going to demonstrate a little bit about caliber that I think some people who are new to shooting may be not clear on, and maybe even some fairly experienced shooters, you never know. So this is a 22 rimfire, one of my favorite rifles. Actually, this is John's. I'm going to shoot it, make him clean it. How's that? Okay. Looks like a little baby 22 hole there, doesn't it? Right in the corner of that pan. Well, let's put the safety on and lay it down here. We're going to keep these guns loaded for whatever they have in them. 22. Yeah, okay. I like something actually a little more powerful, though. You know me. Big boy gun, and it's ready to go as well. Safety off. Now, shooting this close is kind of tricky with an AR type rifle if you've got this high sight, so I have to aim high. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to put another one in. There we go. So those two on the right are from this big powerful gun. Wait a minute. Safety on. I swear that looks like a hole that is no bigger than the other one. Look at that round. Let's unload it. Be safe here. Maybe that's the problem. Or not the problem, but the issue. Let's see, 22 rimfire. Look at that big cartridge. What's it doing making such a little hole? Ah, I see, said the blind man. It's a 22 caliber as well. They're both the same size bullet. Well, before we talk any more about that, let's shoot something bigger. I know this will make a big hole, even though it's a pistol. Let's try a 45. All right, nice. Couldn't help shoot another shot. That can needed a hole in it. And this looks like a 45. Ooh, a big one. Buffalo gun, buffalo rifle, right? 45-70. Okay. Now I don't know if I can hit that pan from here or not, but I'll try. Whoa, the one on the left. That was it, the one on the left. Put this gun over here. Let me see what I'm seeing here. Interesting. 45 ACP, 45-70 buffalo round. Interesting on the left there. You got your buffalo bullet. Looks the same. And then here you have the two AR, the M16, AR-15 rounds, 223. Then on the left you have your 22 rimfire long rifle. I guess when you get right down to it, 45 just means 45, and 22 really does mean 22, doesn't it? I'm going to bring this up here with us as we kind of talk about this. Now, I do notice that the 45-70 made a little bit bigger hole in the back. Not much difference on just a 2-inch board. But let's have our prop up here with us since we went to all that trouble in case we want to look at it some more. So there you go. There you have it. So that all was for the purpose of just having fun. No, it was for the purpose of demonstrating that caliber means the diameter of the bullets. More specifically, the diameter of the bore of the gun. So here you have a 45 ACP, unloaded, totally unloaded, of course. The barrel is 45 hundredths of an inch in diameter. Okay, I think most 45 ACP are 452 thousandths specifically, or 452 thousandths, I believe. The diameter across the inside of the bore would be right there. That's what you're measuring inside the bore. Okay, that's what caliber means. So if you're kind of a new shooter, not even a shooter, and calibers and things, you weren't sure what they're talking about. You have 38 special, or a 357, or a 44, or a 45, or 45, all those numbers get crazy. And we'll do a follow-up to this at some point. We'd go into more depth. There are some really strange issues, of course, where caliber doesn't mean caliber necessarily, or the numbers are reversed, and all those kinds of things. But for right now, I just wanted to make sure that everybody who is getting into shooting has an interest in firearms, that you know what caliber means. You see these big, powerful bullets, cartridges, and they're the same caliber. Those are both 22, okay, you tell me, 22 hundredths of an inch across, right? 22 hundredths of an inch, whether it's a big, mean case attached to it, or it's just that little rimfire case. Doesn't make any difference. Same with a 45. I brought out a few other props here, not to get too involved today, but see, those three are all 45 caliber. The one that's kind of strange looking, looks like bronze. Let me put that, people rolling away. The one on the left there is, that's actually a 458 Winchester Magnum round I have left over from my old days when I had the elephant, the real elephant gun. 458 Win Mag. In the middle is a 4570. And then these short little fat guys, you know, are the 45 ACP. Okay? But they're all 45 caliber. Now there is, with these, a little bit of difference once you move from the pistol cartridge up to the rifle round. These big rifle rounds, they're a little bit bigger. They're literally 458 versus 454, 452 thousandths. Yeah, but not much difference. Not much. They're 45. Well, you can see from the hole. They're 45 caliber. It's just a matter of how fast it's going, how much brass you have behind it, how much power you have. Yeah. And the 458 Win Mag is one of the most powerful 45 caliber rifles, but there are some that are more powerful than that. Okay. What else did I have? 45. That was pretty much it. Now some more common rounds too. Of course, let me go ahead and show you this. You know what that is. Some of you, that is a 50 BMG round. So that one is 50 caliber. That's a little bigger than any of these. Now again, I'm talking about caliber. I'm not talking length. You know, so that's a little bit bigger in diameter. That's 50 caliber. I'll bet that's almost half an inch in diameter, isn't it? 50 caliber, 0.50. That's 0.45. So that's the biggest caliber I have out here right now. Regardless of the case, case is irrelevant. We're talking about caliber. You might have a muzzle loader, or your dad or uncle or someone, a 54 caliber muzzle loader that shoots, you know, 54 caliber round balls or whatever they shoot in, they deer hunt or something. It's bigger caliber than a 50. It's bigger caliber than that. It's not more powerful, but it's the same caliber or bigger. A lot of people have 50 caliber muzzle loaders. I have a 58 caliber muzzle loader. You know, so I actually have a 75 caliber. You know, the Brown Bess. Okay, so it depends on the case in terms of how much real power you have. Some more really common guns, calibers, cartridges. These are all basically 30 calibers. Now these are some really common rounds here. Let's see, in this clip you have, you might recognize, the Garand, the 30-06, 30 caliber. This is, that's one of them there, 30-06. Okay, then here you have, let's see, 30 caliber. That is the 308, I'm trying to say, the 7.62 by 51. Very common military round now. That's what the M1A shoots. Okay, 30 caliber. That's just a shorter, more or less, 30-06. We went from the 30-06 as our large military round to the 308. Okay, a little more versatile and about the same power. This is the Mosin Nagant round, 7.62 by 54 R, 30 caliber. Okay, see, just a different case. Here we have a couple of AK rounds, or SKS, AK-47. That's the 7.62 by 39, 30 caliber. See, all basically the same. Now, even among the 30 calibers, there are some differences in thousandths of an inch, but just minor differences. So it's the case that determines whether it's really powerful or not. For example, the 30-06, you see in a 7.62 by 39, the AK round versus the Garand round, you've got more punch there, right? But the same caliber. Okay, so it's the diameter across the bore. Both of these 22s, virtually the same diameter across the bore, the opening in the barrel. Into this one, you can see that one's unloaded for sure, right? Single shot. So the barrel on that thing, it's a 45 caliber barrel, 45 hundredths of an inch across the inside of that bore. That's what caliber's all about. All right. So hopefully that gives some of you an idea there that maybe weren't really that familiar with it, and a visual demonstration. And probably most remarkable is the 22 rimfire versus the M16 or AR-15. That's always interesting, I think, to some people who are new to guns, that round that the military uses is really the same, same caliber, that .223, talk thousands. So that's what caliber's all about, and now you know. So you can thank me later, or you can thank me now for bringing that information to you. Okay, just kidding. Glad to do it. And again, you folks that know the difference, this is pretty basic stuff, but no excuse for not knowing. That's what caliber is. Hope you got a little bit out of that, and life is good.